All right, here we are again. Next day. It is time for door number 8. Let's see, where is door? Oh, it's over here. Door 8's up top here. It is a stencil, a little stencil that says happy birthday. All right, well, let's see what we can do. So since we have a small stencil today, I thought today would be a good chance to do what some people are called an infinity shaker or a borderless shaker. So basically you're going to make a shaker that goes all the way around your 5x7 card or any other size card you are going to make. So to do that, I've pulled some things. The first thing you're going to need is some very thin acetate, because you're going to want acetate that you're going to be able to fold. You're then going to want your shaker bits. So I have some silver and I have some white. May mix it, not sure yet. You're going to want to have a center, decent sized die that's going to help hold up the center of your card. And I think this might have been in the Advent calendar last year. I think it was. So this will be our center. Then you'll need some red liner tape. You're going to need some foam. You'll need your card base, your card front, and they should be the same size. And then we'll need ink. So I thought this was a good chance to use my bright colored ones that I have here. I'm not sure about the purple yet, but this is what the green dries as, this is what the blue dries as, and this is what the red dries as. I'm going to stamp those first, and then we'll see how much room we have. I'm going to decide if I want to use the purple or not. And then I also have an art liner. I may outline one of them. And I am going to use painter's tape because when I stencil, I'm a slob. So I will be putting painter's tape around this whole thing so I don't get it all over the place. And because I had to put this so close to the edge, I am going to stick a couple pieces on the back here. Just so I know it's not going to come apart on me. There. All right. Let's see. So let's start with the blue. They're all punched out. And I'm going to use this tiny little brush because there again, I know I'm a slob. Let's see what we have here. Okay, and we'll put one over here. Let's do this one in red. And I'm using the Gina K neon ink. This one's blaring blue, raging red, and this one's called Screamin' Green. Let's see. I'll put one over this way. All right, let's see, then we'll put, maybe we will use purple. We'll put one here. No, I think I'm going to go back to blue. I think there was still some green on top there. I think we're going to end up with, it's a pretty color green. Let me wipe this off a little more. Alright, so now we'll put, maybe we'll put purple here in the middle. Let's see, so this needs to go here. Put it here. Let's see, so now we'll need one up here. Let's see what color. We have blue, we have red, purple. Let's try the green again. Let's see. That one goes that way. We'll put this one this way. Let's see. I think we'll put part of one coming off the bottom here. Maybe we'll do purple. All right, I think that looks pretty good. Put all these away. All right, so now we'll need to make the infinity part. So if the card is 5 by 7, we're going to want to cut this, let's say 8 by 6. There's 8. By 6. Let me get out the scoreboard. So our card front is 5 by 7. This is an inch bigger on either side, so we're going to score it a 1/2 inch all the way around. So we're going to start with a 1/2 inch. And at 5 1/2. I'm going to flip this over, because being left-handed, it's hard to score on that side. All right, I'm going to turn it this way and go a 1/2 inch. The other side a 1/2 inch. All right. Now this next part is probably going to be hard to see, but it's just like when we make a box. Let me grab a piece of paper. So let's pretend this is our square, and we've scored a 1/2 inch on all sides. Okay, so it's kind of like when you make a box, so we're going to have to cut this 4 corners off. All right, now we're going to bring in our card front. And let's see what that looks like. I am going to burnish this a little bit. Let me score this a little bit more. Now I'm pressing down pretty hard because you really want this to have a nice fold in it. There you go, that's better. All right, so now we're gonna fold this side down, and we're gonna take the bone folder to it. We're gonna check it, make sure we're good. Because you don't want this too tight. That would be good. And the 4th side. Okay, and let me grab the red liner tape. Okay, so I have some red liner tape. So I will be putting that on the edge here, about maybe 1/3 of the way down. And we have to put it on all 4 sides. All right, so before we attach the middle piece in here, we need to die cut here. That's going to go in the middle. So let's tape that down. Tape this down. And run this through the machine. All right, so this gives us our back piece and our die cut. All right, move this to the side. All right, this, got another one there. We'll need to glue this together. So I'm going to use my fine tip bottle. And on the back of this, we will put some foam. Should do it. Maybe one more over here. I just don't want the shaker bits to get caught underneath here. All right, and this will sit in the middle. Like that. Now we will take our piece that we've pulled the tape off. We'll slide it in. And we will attach the one side. Now I need to make sure that is straight. All right, we're going to pull off a second side on the opposite side. And we're going to seal it. Let's make sure we're still okay here. Oh, this is wrinkling. It's all right. I will take the third side, peel it off. This is where we want to make sure that we're giving it enough room let's see. It's got, oh, it is buckling. So if it starts to buckle, just take your bone folder to it, flatten it out. There. Now, before we seal it up, we want to put in all the shaker bits. So I'm thinking the silver, yeah, this is definitely thin enough that it's going to shake around. It's a big card, so you can put a lot in here. And maybe some of the white. Oh, I have so many colors. So these are a little bit bigger. Let me see this first. Nope, that will still shake. It's probably enough. Yeah, we'll put a little more in. All right, so now we're going to lay this down. Peel the last part off. Seal it. So now this should be completely sealed. Let's give it a couple good shakes. Make sure nothing's coming out. And because this is on some thicker foam in the middle, it holds it up. And then it shakes. So now all we have left to do, let me close this up before I spill that. Close that up, that up, that up. Get everything out of the way. I think for good measure, I'm going to use some red liner tape on the back around the edge. Now, let's peel off the backing. Let's start on this side. Alright, so I'm also going to apply glue. Well, that would be paper on paper. So I'm going to use Call-Out glue in the middle. Now, to make sure we're not putting this on upside down, here's our front. Here's our top. I'm going to stand it up so I can match corner to corner here. So match up your corners. And the rest of it should be all, nope, put it on crooked. There we go. Alright, so there you have it. So now you have the shaker is the whole front of your card. So there you go. And then on the inside, you can just put whatever message you want, and you even could put a happy birthday here if you wanted to. But there's plenty of happy birthday here. And there it is. Well, I hope you liked that. And I hope to see you again tomorrow when we do the next store. Until then, stay crafty.